Welcome back guys to another GTA video, and well, after yesterday's excitement it is back to the usual mundane life in GTA 5, and with it being a new event week we have two new time trials. So starting off with this one, we have Pillbox Hill and we have a par time of 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Now I think I just forgot how to drive this at one point with the amount of crashes that I've had, but as usual you'll see them at the end. And on this one we are basically following the purple line all the way up through the city. You do need to take care coming up through all these intersections, as the NPCs just follow the traffic lights and don't care what you're doing, so do take care, do slow down if you do need to. But once you're up and out of the city you don't need to worry as much about the NPC traffic and all those intersections. Just make your way along the purple line up through the Vinewood Hills here. Coming up through the hills you are trying to maintain as much speed as possible, taking the bends and avoiding the traffic, but it's sort of round about this point where you do want to make a decision on the best line to the finishing line. It will take too long if you do stick to the purple line following all those roads. And as you can see, my mind wasn't on the traffic at that point there, but I decided to continue on anyway given the number of crashes I had had before this. So I did actually think about it and I thought off-road down the sort of makeshift path down here and through the tunnel. I can then take a left at the bottom of this hill and head directly to the finishing line from there. Now I know this wasn't the route that I took on this time trial the last time it was out, but I thought to myself might as well try something different this time and taking the direct line. We do need to avoid any rocks on the hillsides, but I am trying to take as direct a route as possible, and then I sort of realise I'm going to have a big drop here which may not be very good, and right enough we landed with a bang. But being so close to the finishing line and still having just over 10 seconds left, I thought I'll go for it, see if we can make the finishing line, and indeed I did. We beat the par time with a time of 2 minutes and 15.404 seconds, collecting $102,000. But with that one finally done, we can then move on to the HSW time trial for this week, which is Terminal. Now this is one of the longest time trials in the game, and you have a par time of 4 minutes and 15 seconds to complete this. Now you can follow the purple line, I have done a video on that route before, but this is by far the easiest route to take. So once you come out of the terminal you are heading straight up this road until the second major junction coming up right now. At this point you're turning right and you're making a beeline for the highway. The traffic on those first two roads is generally okay, but do look out for the rogue NPCs that are trying to take you out. But heading on, once we are on the motorway it is an easy enough drive all the way along the motorway, so just pick your best line and stick to it. A couple of areas that you do need to look out for is coming through the tunnel and out of the tunnel. Ideally you want to be somewhere close to this left hand white line because of the traffic that is merging in the two right hand lanes. But once you've navigated that area you're continuing on up the highway with basically full speed. There's only a couple of times that I had to release the throttle a little bit on these sort of sections. The next main section that you do need to look out for is coming up just before the turn off for Route 68, and it's this corner here. It can be a little bit tricky if taking it full speed, but once you've negotiated that it's once again picking the best line through the tunnel and up past Zancudo. With the final corner that you need to be careful on is just past Hookie's Bar here, and you do need to slow down quite a bit for that corner there. But as you can see I've got almost a minute in hand, and it is easy enough round this final bend onto the dirt track to take the finishing line. And we did in fact complete that in a time of 3 minutes and 35.318 seconds and collecting $254,000. But once again, that is it from me for today, guys. If you did enjoy the video, do leave a like, and if you are new here, why not consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.